Let's look quickly at week number 2, Spencer. What are some things that stand out to you about week number 2? Matchups, rankings, the whole thing.
Yeah, let's get the ranks.
Yeah,
out.
let's do it. We got about 7 minutes left. Let's do it.
Good deal. Yeah,
I'm gonna hit the music again. I'm gonna regurgitate the music here for you.
Okay, all right. Yeah. I say, week 2. Yeah, don't overreact. Still play your studs. Obviously Saquon and Eckler. It's someone like make sure to play those guys. Don't Nick Chubb. Joe Mixon, as much as I don't like Mixon, he's still worth starting.
He's got the Browns this week.
Yes, yeah, good get right matchup there.
Hopefully.
Yeah. So
Thursday night football, Bengals Browns. This could be. I know the Browns are.
Man, they pick the crappiest games to put on Thursday nights a lot of times.
What's wrong with this one? We get a chance to see Joe Burrow.
Yeah. It will be nice to see Joe Burrow.
I'm excited about this. Joe Burrow, Poo OBJ. Juice, Jarvis Landry, Nick Chubb.
This is a good fantasy matchup. I will say that.
Hunt.
Yeah, it is good for fantasy.
AJ Green, Tyler Boyd, and Tyler Boyd had a down week 1. I wouldn't be so concerned with Tyler Boyd as well.
Right, yeah, he's another one. Don't panic, yeah. And then you have some sell high. Yeah, they have some guys that I would sell high on that did well. One of them, he's got a good matchup this week, so I'd probably wait until after this week. Raheem Mostert is someone I do not trust in the Shanahan committee. He gets the Jets this week, though, so probably have another big week.
Up.
Yes, but after that, I'd say sell high on Mostert. And, running backs, Jonathan Taylor. If someone's foolish enough to trade him away, definitely go get him. The running backs.
You would have to be a moron to trade away Jonathan Taylor.
Exactly. Yeah, the running back landscape is looking not too weird at this moment. It's only 1 week. That's why I don't change my rankings too much. Like, I don't freak out and overreact. So, mine are, I put Taylor's really don't want to give a huge stock up to him and Hines. And how
about the Cowboys? I would be looking for their offense to get right against the Falcons at 12 o'clock on Sunday.
Yeah. But they did pretty well, though. Zeke 8. Dak. And this will be a good get right week for Dak Prescott.
But nobody went off in that game against the Rams.
Yeah. So, Dak, I think is going to have a good get right. Gallup and CeeDee Lamb for sure. Good get right week. I can't even talk. Good get right week for Drew Brees. Against the auto. Now he lost Michael Thomas, so I was thinking this would be a great get-right week for him being Monday night. But I'd still start him. The Raiders aren't good. I'd still fire him.
Yeah, they gave up 30 points to Teddy
B. Gloves. Yeah,
Teddy Two Gloves.
Yep. So, I would say, don't panic. Their receivers, hopefully Galladay's back healthy. And, Hollywood Brown. Hollywood Brown was impressive. I'd say he's definitely worth a start again. DJ Moore and Cooper Kupp, don't panic and bench them. Odell, I think, has to have a good bounce back this week. Scary Terry is someone to fire up, I'd say. So, they've, it's week 1. Mike Evans should get right.
Against Carolina, yes. That Buccaneers offense should have a get-right game. If you have Tom Brady, if you have Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, you're playing all of those guys.
Oh, yeah, good get right. Well, Brady actually didn't do that bad fantasy-wise, so yeah. And then Kyler Murray.
He had a rushing touchdown, didn't he?
Yeah, so he didn't do that bad.
That helps when you get a 6-point boost right there. It's going to be interesting to see. And it's funny, we're talking about avoiding backfields, and we talked about the Miami backfield and, the Jacksonville backfield. I think every backfield in the state of Florida you just want to avoid.
Right. Yeah, Leonard
just
Fournette.
Avoid the entire state of Florida, their running backs.
Yeah, Fournette did terrible on his debut. Not surprised there.
Ronald Jones looked okay, though.
Yeah, he was okay. Yeah, I'd keep Fournette stashed, though. Definitely don't do anything irrational and cut Leonard. He's actually a good buy low candidate. You could probably get him for peanuts in a lot of leagues.
Peanuts, he says.
I'm serious. People are going to look at his stat line and be like, oh, well, he's trash.
How about Adrian Peterson? Throwing back the clock.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, so they get carry on out of the picture. I like it. Yeah, I could live with an AP Swift committee. That wouldn't be too bad. I feel like Swift will get. This is what I said on my IGTV feed. I was saying that Swift, keep him stashed because while he'll probably start off slow with Peterson grinding out the early downs, I feel like as the year goes on, Peterson, he is 35, 36. So he's definitely going to wear down as the year goes on. That's when Swift's going to eat. And that's when Carry-On will be out with some sort of injury, I'm sure.
Of course, right? Adrian Peterson is 35 years young. How about, speaking of old men running backs, what about the guy who's going to be heading the backfield with the New York Football Jets this week in old man Frank Gore?
Stay away. Stay away from the, stay away.
Oh, okay. So Dustonian's in on Frank Gore.
I can't.
Against the 49ers, against his old team? No way. No way. I'm not feeling Frank Gore this week against the 49ers, who, Robert Saleh, that bald man is pissed after week 1 and losing to the Cardinals.
Yeah, he's a guy that I thought should have been promoted to a head coach, So, yeah, I definitely think this is a great get-right week for his defense. So, yeah, stay away from any Jets other than Jamison Crowder. Like I said earlier, leave all Jets on the wire outside of Crowder.
How about in the matchup, before we get going, how about in the matchup between the Broncos and the Steelers? How do you feel about the Broncos playmakers in that matchup against the Steelers?
I feel okay against them because, the Steelers, they contain the Giants, but it's not like they shut them down completely. Slayton ate. So I think.
Well, what about like Melvin Gordon?
I think he could do okay. I'm not.
Saquon had 6 yards rushing, did he not?
Right. Yeah. So it's it's gonna be rough. Melvin didn't really. If you're a Melvin owner, you gotta just fire him.
You gotta
up,
roll with him.
Fire him
Lindsay
up and
got
hope
hurt.
he gets a touchdown. Exactly. Yeah. Especially if Lindsay's out. Yeah. It started off frustrating. It's like, are they really gonna make this a damn 50-50 split? I was getting mad because I own Gordon in a lot of leagues. But when Lindsay went down though, Lindsay folded, and that's when. And then when Lindsay folded, guess what? Gordon ate. I was clapping. I was like, go with Gordon. He's a workhorse. He's a workhorse, baby.
You know what? It's funny.
Get out, Gordon's a workhorse. I was fired up.
I can 100% see Spencer sitting in his apartment watching that game and saying and just acting just like that by himself, nobody else around, on Twitter fingers going, and just being fired up about Melvin Gordon eating and being a workhorse.
I was. That's spot on. I was fired up. I was in my apartment just watching the game, just cheering on Melvin Gordon, man. Yes.
100%. 100%. All right, guys. It's time.
You know me too well.
I do. I can draft your teams and I can emulate what you do at home when you're by yourself. And